I got Kelly out. We did it. We did it. Oh my goodness. Finally got Kelly out. It took long enough.
Kelly was voted out. Kelly's the person I wanted gone since the beginning because I was like, she's the one person I don't have a strong connection with.
Council yesterday went as well as it could have. I sussed out that, like, Kelly was not in on the plan and she was not going to vote with us.
Josiah did tell me that there was a plan to vote me out during the demerge. Whether or not you guys are actually gonna do it, like, it's fine, I don't care.
Josiah told Drew about our plan to vote him last week. I'm gonna end up losing in the end to, like, Drew just because he's the only one I can stand out of, like, besides, like, you and North. Like, because I cannot stand these other people and I cannot work with them long enough for them to, like, actually...
I'm literally so annoyed with everyone.
I think we might have to just do Kelly.
Okay.
We did everything we could, and Kelly was so uncooperative.
Lucy and I worked so hard to try to save her, and she just didn't accept the olive branch that was being handed in her direction.
I said to Kelly, like, either you, like, do this, or you're getting voted out, and she was so wishy-washy, she was so non-committal, she tried to negotiate out of voting for Roma, and I'm like, if you value not voting against Roma more than you value still being in this game, like, fine. Like, I'm giving you a Final Four deal. You went out 8th. I said to you, isn't 4th better than 8th? I guess you didn't think so. Like, it's just stupid. Like, why are we being stupid?
So stupid.
I was so happy.
No, that was, yeah.
Kelly was the one person left who I was like,
that was 100% the right move. She had to go. It was the right decision. I think that was the right week to do it because it was going to need to be one of those three anyways. So that's how that worked.
After talking with North and, just thinking of what's best for my game, I decided that, I think sticking with Mount Rushmore is best at this point because it guarantees me both safety in numbers for Final 7 and onwards, but also, like, the numbers will be easier to flip. And Kelly is someone who I've never trusted, and I really don't think flipping to join Kelly and Roma when they're obviously much closer to each other than they are with me is, like, the best option.
This is the second week in a row when I've tried to help someone because it would be beneficial for me to keep them in the game, and I've had a good plan, and then they mess it up. And then, like, both of them apparently told Drew about it, and I'm like, why are you telling Drew? If someone had come to me and told me that Drew was, like, coming up with a plan to try to oust me, yeah, I would be a little bit wary, but I wouldn't suddenly turn my vote on him because you could just be making stuff up. I am giving you an out. I don't know why people aren't taking this. It's making me very annoyed because it's forcing me to stick with my alliance, which is fine because my alliance has my back and they're not voting me out right now, but these other people in this game are making it impossible for me to, like, make any sort of move. I mean, I'm very glad she's out now because she was sneaky. Like, she's like, oh, I don't know why I would get the villain at it. Please.
I was blindsided. It wasn't me. I was not voted out, and I'm so grateful. I'm really sad Kelly is gone. Like, Kelly was my ride or die. I thought we were all on the same page wanting to get Jossie out, and it makes so much sense to not want to get Jossie out and get Kelly out this week. Like, Kelly, Chloe, and I were such a strong alliance, and they had to break that up. Like, they genuinely just had to break that up. Like, they made the right decision.
I don't even want to say I didn't see it coming because it makes sense, but, like, we needed Kelly in the game.
I went back on my word with Chloe, Kelly, and Roma.
Alex did vote with us. I guess he didn't actually have anything with the 3 girls.
The fact that they told Drew everything really just kind of destroyed my trust in them.
Hopefully I can recover from this. But I'm sad, and it's like, I know this game, you get lied to, blah, blah, blah. But like, I've been on the bottom for a while now. Like, I'm really scared. I don't know if you can tell, I'm really scared. I'm very grateful they voted Kelly out and not me. Like, they could have had the numbers for me, and I don't really particularly know how they decided to vote Kelly over me, but a win is a win. Chloe and I trust Chloe 100%.
Sorry, Kelly, we love you, but we're gonna have to pin everything on you now that you're gone. But basically, since everyone thinks I'm a weak player anyway, I'm just gonna play the role of Kelly's puppet. Kelly told me what to do. I'm just gonna play equally nice with everybody. Kelly told me, because Kelly's the villain. Be fucking for it.
I know people want to take Chloe to the end because they think she won't get votes, but I just disagree with that. I don't necessarily want Chloe in the final 3 because I actually think that despite what she got in touchy subjects for like least likely to win, I don't actually think that's true.
Yeah, I want to win this game, but I don't need power, and I'm just gonna be people's numbers. If they want to make moves, this is their week to make moves. I really want to play, and I feel like an underdog right now. Hopefully I can talk my way out of being voted out. No hard feelings about last week. I totally get why everyone had to like leave me out of that decision. I can definitely see from your perspective that was a good move, just because like Kelly, Chloe, and I were a strong 3. I know Drew is such a big liar. Okay. He lied again this week, but I trust him every time. Every time he tells me something, I'm like, yes, he finally wants to work with me. I want to work with him. I just want someone to work with.
I don't know how easy it'll be to convince people to vote for Alex over you if you are not immune.
Okay.
I'll
try.
I don't gun for the immunity.
I know. I hope the people left in this game are interesting enough to not just pick Chloe and I off next week and the week after, because that would be boring. Let's not be boring here, okay?
I feel really good going into this week. Like, if it is a normal week of a regular Final 7 vote, I feel very comfortable that I could either stay with Mount Rushmore or I could flip, vote with Roma and Chloe, and potentially either Alex or North or both, and we can vote out either Jossie or Lucy. So I feel like I have options in front of me.
I am so glad that my allies did not vote me, but on the other hand, it really has me thinking, right? Because the girls needed to at least think they had at least 4, but probably 5 people voting me, which means one of Drew, North, Alex, and maybe even Lucy knew they were voting for me, and they didn't tell me. Yes, they didn't vote for me, but they didn't tell me, which means that I kind of knew. I got a vibe that it was happening, but Drew did not say, hey, Jossie, they're voting for you, but it's okay because I'm with you and we're all with you. None of that.
I mean, we have the numbers now, which is great.
That's all I need.
And I feel like with Roma, I feel like, as long as she doesn't win, it will be easy to just get people to vote for her. I'm guessing you still want Roma out. Like, I'm obviously so down.
I do still would love Roma out. Roma has like manufactured this rivalry with me. I don't know where it came from. Like, okay, yeah, I've said your name. You've said my name. And actually, you've voted for me twice, and I've voted for you 0 times.
I will not trust Jossie or Lucy. I can't work with people who have thrown my name out, and then I voted for Jossie 2 weeks in a row now, so I can't work with her. It's just not gonna happen. There could be absolutely no trust there.
Even though I've always wanted her out, I've never been like psychotic about it,
I really hope we can vote Jossie out this week. I want Jossie out. Okay, or Lucy. I'll do Lucy too, but I really want Jossie out.
I am just grateful to live another week. I think this is probably my last week, unfortunately. I think I have overstayed my welcome.
I'm nervous. Like, I'm so grateful to make it another week. Hopefully it's not my last week.
I need to fucking win just to secure my immunity.
Gonna try to win because it could be me next.
Hi everybody, well, sorry. Sorry, oh my god. Oh my gosh, I think time has come. Wait, I think it's Plague Week this week. Oh man, that's why Kylie's out, that's why James is out right now. They've caught this mystery magical plague that is just coming through Northwestern Survivor. What are we gonna do? This immunity is so crucial because we don't have much time. We're gonna all get infected. So it's just so important that we make this challenge very, very fast. This challenge is called the Balloon Ankle Challenge. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna tie 2 balloons to either ankle. And then when we say go, your task is to stomp on somebody else's balloon and pop it. If both of your balloons are gone, you're out of the challenge. Last person remaining with a balloon tied to their ankle wins. And as time goes on, and we have somewhat of a stalemate, people are not getting things, we will shorten the space that you were able to play in. This immunity is so crucial because not only are you immune from voting, you will be immune from other players and have to quarantine for a little bit in our gauntlet. Our gauntlet. Gauntlet one last time where you will be quarantining with us. If multiple times you're out of the zone, it's like 2, 3 times, we'll probably just player eliminated from the challenge. So stay in the zone. 3, 2, 1, start.
Guys, no. I don't want to attack.
A little bit of movement.
It feels wrong. It just feels wrong.
Oh my god. A little bit of movement. Chloe. I'm worried about stomping and... Oh! Chloe has 1 remaining.
Captain fight anyone?
No serious movement.
Where's Kimmy?
Yeah. Oh!
A lot of movement around. We have Cruz is stomped by Lucy. Oh! Lucy stomped by Norm. Oh! Roma stomped on. Alright, we have... Oh, movement. Movement. Hey, that's 2 people with 2 left. Alex and North have 2 left.
Yes.
Whoa! Okay. Chairs.
Oh, wow!
Stay away from me. Hopping.
Get him!
It's all out chaos right now.
Panic! Panic! It'll run around! Panic!
1 minute left.
No.
Oh my god. Oh, okay.
Oh, shit!
Oh, Saucy, wow, game. Okay, stop.
Get Alex!
You get Alex.
I'm trying, but I need help.
We'll help you.
I freaking kicked him in the nuts! I do the best I can!
5 minutes in this round. Pop. 3, 2, 1, start. Oh, you're out. That's one for Alex.
Are we doing like a little circle? I like this. I like this.
Circle going on of some sort.
Oh!
I couldn't see that.
Oh!
Damn.
Warriors evading all our stomp attempts. That was it. There we go. No, he got it. Everyone has 1 balloon for Alex, who has 2 balloons. We're at 3 minutes left. Watch your balloon. A lot of... Oh! And North and Aroma are out of the game. A sweep from Alex and Lucy. Holy shit. So it's 3 against 1 on Alex.
I'm sorry. Get off! That was good. I like that.
Oh, some movement here. Oh! One of Alex's popped. We are even. 1 balloon for each person.
Oh, guys, you can push him out of bounds against the first try.
What? No. That's how it is. Oh, yeah, sorry.
Wait, how long is this round?
5 minutes long. 3, 2, 1, begin.
Go, Chloe!
Woo!
We believe in you! Watch out! Yes, Chloe!
Oh, Alex is out of this game. Got some movement here. skating on the Drew and Chloe.
I'm sorry. Bring the comeback, Chloe!
What is going
A
on?
circling around
Running
Chloe.
circles.
Chloe's doing mostly defense. Drew mostly off. One out of bounds for Drew.
Oh, sorry.
It's 2 out of bounds for Chloe, 1 out of bounds for Drew. Yes, 3. Next one you get is you're out of the corner. Got a lot of movement here. Oh, that was 1 out of bounds for Drew.
Are you kidding me?
Next out of bounds from one of you by default. Oh, so close, close ball. Drew. Oh, okay, pause.
Intense
Shit, I'm so sorry. 5.
Go at it! Go at it!
3,
Go!
2, and by a step out of bounds, Drew is out, which means Chloe, by default, wins the challenge.
Well fought.
Yay! Take a breath, take a breath. Deep breath. Amazing work by everybody. That is a very fun but very tense challenge. I appreciate you all doing it. Chloe, it's your first individual immunity win. Congratulations. Not only are you immune from the votes this week, you will also be sent to the Gauntlet. How that will work is that right after this, we'll have you stay around and we'll have you quarantine the others of this mystery plague going around. Cool. That's all I have for you all today. Hey Chloe, welcome back to the Gauntlet for a special edition of the Gauntlet. How do you feel?
I'm so happy.
So happy you won your first win.
I needed that.
As you know, it is Plague Week, which means something is going on with Mystery Plague. And we actually have some plagues that we're gonna have to release at Council this week. So you're in charge of choosing which plague you're going to release. Would you rather release laryngitis or sunburn? So it'll affect every single person, so you get it too.
Fuck. I just dead ass pick.
You pick between laryngitis and sunburn
I think that's it.
to release at Council.
I need a minute. Hold on. So you're saying everybody gets it? I dead ass don't know what that means. Like I get that everyone gets it, but like I don't know what's going on. Laryngitis would be like really funny, whatever that means. But sunburn is also kind of funny. Is there gonna be like repercussions for my choice?
It's released at Council.
I'm so stressed. Laryngitis.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess it is. Thanks so much. Take you into the Gauntlet.
I just won. Check out the victory necklace. I mean, the immunity necklace. I finally won my first challenge. Finally showing that I'm a strong player.
I'm definitely surprised that Chloe won. She kind of didn't like play any offense, but I guess that's a good strategy and it got her to the win. It was a very interesting challenge. It was hard. I was like gassed at some points. It's annoying. I really thought I could win this one, and having Drew like eliminate me 2 challenges in a row does kind of suck.
As evidenced by the last challenge, I am a little bit of a klutz. Doing anything that involves any amount of physicality, any amount of coordination, any amount of mental power to be so real, not my strong suit.
Like, I just couldn't bring myself to stomp on Jossie. I just really couldn't. Maybe, like, I prove my loyalty in that way, and maybe, like, she'd be willing to work with me or something. I like Jossie today. Yeah? She got me water.
Oh, it's so
We
sweet.
were playing little weaklings in the corner.
She showed me to the bathroom.
And I demonstrated my loyalty. I could have stepped on her ass so
True,
easily.
true.
And I didn't.
No hard feelings against North. He was just competing hard. It's okay. I'm fine.
I'm getting salty. No. I can't win. Why am I so bad? Why am I so bad at these challenges? I just want to like do well at all. I got like 4th in the balloon one. I did okay. I did fine for a while, but then everyone targeted me, so it didn't really work. I got last in the one before that. Before that was the cups. Oh, I got last in the cups. The murder mystery. I don't know if I can claim I got last, but I wasn't anywhere close to figuring it out. I still got it. I still got my old candle. The one thing I did good in this whole game was when I lit this candle.
Chloe just won the challenge.
Yes, I did. I took my victory balloon.
What happened in the gauntlet? Quarantine?
Okay, well, I don't understand. Do you know what they mean by Plague Week?
No.
All they asked me was if I want to spread laryngitis or sunburn.
What?
That's it.
What does that mean?
And I was like, what, are there gonna be repercussions? Like, and he's like, just remember, everyone gets it, even you.
What?
And I said, what? So I ended up picking laryngitis.
Okay, did they tell you anything about that?
Nope, they just said thank you.
Laryngitis is like a throat thing.
Yeah, or sunburn.
Like you probably can't talk.
The Gauntlet came back, which really throws a wrench in things. Like, I don't know what that's gonna mean.
Are you gonna tell everyone else?
I don't know. Do you think I should?
Well, I feel like if you don't tell them anything, they're gonna assume you have an advantage.
I'm gonna make a group chat and tell everybody so no one thinks anything sus.
Chloe texted everyone. All it was they had me choose between like laryngitis and like something about a sunburn.
The gauntlet is almost a bit of a target on your back. I definitely think that people are now going to be very suspicious of whatever Chloe's getting, and the fact that Roma could use it as well.
You always have to be safe rather than sorry. Like, she could have gotten a clue, an immunity clue as well. I think I have to just go in this week assuming that her and Roma like might have something that could potentially save them. So I think the right move will be to split the votes unless we decide to just vote Alex, and then I don't know that we need to.
I'm sorry for hurting you so many times.
Don't worry about it. I'm all good. It's all in the sake of immunity. I completely understand.
Something clicked in my brain that I'm like, every other challenge I've walked into, and I'm like, I'm not gonna win this one. But this one I walked into, and I'm like, I think I can do this one.
Yeah.
And then it didn't work out. It seems like a lot of people want Roma, from what I know.
That's what I've heard
like,
too.
I know that Jossie's like been wanting Roma for a long time.
Chloe and Roma kind of been coy with me about what they want. I would like to get rid of both Roma and Chloe, realistically.
I know my name is gonna be out there just because Jossie and Lucy really wanted me out. Lucy was gunning for me in that motherfucking challenge.
Jossie and Drew, to me, are the big players right now. I don't have to like you. I don't have to, and I'm not going to. At the heart of it all, I don't like any of them.
What is like our plan?
So I think obviously we should stick to the whole like we let other people throw names
Yeah,
out.
I think last week we pushed too hard for what we wanted.
Pushed way too hard, yeah.
And nobody was like there with us. But if we're just like, please use us as a number. We are here with you. We are here with you. We'll do whatever you want. We can't incriminate ourselves. Hopefully I can pull myself out of this little pickle I'm in. I don't know. I think I could go any week, honestly, at this point. God damn. I just need to like really work hard today. Oh shit, like are Chloe and I next to go?
I obviously wanted Kelly to go over you because I had much more connected to you, and you're actually someone I enjoy like talking strategy with and like spending time with. North also, and I think Alex were both pretty adamant about wanting to send Kelly out.
North texted me. He was like, don't worry, it's not you. And I was like, cool. And he was like, pinky promise. And I was like, okay. So I was like, we sent like a pinky emoji over text. I was like, he was telling the truth. Like, I don't hold that against him.
I don't want you to go because I think like we are both big threats and that it makes sense to keep together. We can definitely use Roma, and by extension, hopefully Chloe, we can pick them both up.
I do want to work with you and like be your numbers. I'm not like super close with anyone on the jury except for Kelly, and like I feel like Kelly would vote for Chloe over me. And like,
What about William?
yeah,
I
William.
vote for you.
Yeah, but other than that, like, you should keep me around because like I will be indebted to you.
I would love to work with
Yeah.
you. I don't like. I really don't want you to be voted out this week.
I think what we do is we make a final four deal with it's us two and Roma and Chloe. Two of them are going to be alone. They're probably still going to cling together. They want people, and if we can convince them to flip with us, because keep in mind, Jossie and Lucy blew their shit at Roma for flipping during the demerge and for voting with Josiah. They were pissed at her. And I both know that our relationships with her and probably Chloe are much stronger than theirs. So we could make a final four deal with them. That could be the new majority. We have the numbers. We can vote out, Lucy. We can vote out anyone.
It could.
We can vote out anyone we want, but then we'll end up in the final six
We get options.
and final five, where if we want to flip back to them and vote out Roma, we have the numbers.
Yeah.
That way we're in the power.
I can't believe Drew's still in the game, quite frankly. Drew, I feel like I would have expected there to be a bigger like coup d'etat against him by now.
I'm literally back in the power position. I fell to the bottom. It's been an upward journey. I feel like out of any combination of which two people I end up in the end with, I feel like I could win. I'm very proud of myself.
I was like, I need to talk to Drew because things have been said on both of our sides, especially me. Like I've said a lot of times, like I'll get Drew out, which is like true. But that has all been getting back to Drew. You know how the first few weeks everyone was just saying your name because it was like, oh, he has all scary. I feel like that's kind of happening to me now because once you played your idol, it was like, oh, there's nothing to just say Drew a lot about. So let's just turn Jossie into kind of this boogeyman. Ever since Drew played his idol and there was nothing to whisper about him, people have just started whispering about me and wanting to get me out, which, sure, get out the girl who had the only successful idol play. Like, I would too. I know, like, a lot of people have been saying to you, like, oh my God, she's throwing your name out. Like, she really wants you out. I don't want you out. Like, you have been one of my best friends here.
I appreciate that.
I'm more concerned with just like not getting myself out. Like these past 2 weeks have been such close calls. Everyone's taking this opportunity to just spread shit about me and say shit about me that is not necessarily true. I know that one of them said to you like about like the girls alliance, which was really just me and Lucy. Kelly was like, no, I would totally work with you to take Roma out. So I was like, oh, that's perfect. That works. As soon as we definitively decided Kelly, I was like, okay, it's Kelly.
I've never wanted to get you out. I might have like said to a few people that like, oh yeah, Jesse's always been throwing my name out, but that was like to disguise how close we actually are. Yeah, I've never had any doubts about you. And I know that like you are also playing the game and talking to people just as I am. So it doesn't make sense to like say things to certain people, which like I'm totally not going to hold against you. Kelly told me, she's like, there's this girls alliance that's going to be a plan. Like, would you vote with us? I mean, I trust you guys.
I realized instead of trying to be sneaky to get myself out of trouble, I think I just got to be genuine and honest with the people who have always had my back. So that's why I really wanted to go up to Drew and just explain everything.
It almost then makes sense for us to stick together even more.
Yeah, I just wanted to reaffirm that because like I'm with you and I'm with Lucy and Nora. For most of the game, when I suspected it was me, I was just trying to tell myself like I'm such a naturally paranoid person and
me too.
And then suddenly it actually is me and I'm like, okay, shit, now I actually have a reason to be worried.
I would love to go to the end with you.
I feel the same way. I mean, you'd probably win over me, but I feel like I'd be able to put up enough of a fight that I wouldn't feel super shitty walking away.
I don't know. I've pissed off a lot of people.
Well, I've also pissed off a lot of people, so that's why it's like...
We'll be like a really unlikable end group.
People will be so mad at us. They'll be forced to vote for Chloe. It'll be the worst season in history.
Me being kind of a big threat, and like she is too, because now she's kind of the person that everyone's going for. She's gotten votes past 2 councils. And I'm like, we should stick together. I'm glad you came and talked to me. I really do appreciate it.
I think it was a good conversation because I think just being able to be honest and clear the air and say, I'm with you, I think that's just a good thing to say. It was so necessary because I think if we allowed people to keep manufacturing this rift between us, it would not be good for either of us and we would be letting them win.
Obviously, I want to go to the Final Four with Mount Rushmore. We need to get Roma out. And I feel the same way about Alex.
He's just like doing such a good undercover job. It's never the best move to vote him out because he positioned himself in that way where it's never the best move to vote him out.
He's positioned himself as an extra number, but now that the fact that we have the numbers ourselves, we don't need...
Who needs that? Who needs that?
I want to vote out Alex because I want to be the last Morning Star. Because he's been such a scapegoat for so many votes and because he's been an extra number just floating around and attaching himself here and there. If I had a dream scenario, I feel like potentially Alex would go this week.
We call this meeting of Mount Rushmore to council. Old business. What's our old business, everyone?
Voted out Kelly.
Voted out Kelly.
Voted out Kelly.
Woo! North's dreams came true.
Guys, what the fuck is laryngitis?
Wait, that's new business.
New business.
New business.
Like, all I know is it affects your vocal cords.
Kylie announces that the laryngitis twist, basically what happens is at council, none of the votes are going to be read. All advantages will be played in secret in the voting booth. And instead of reading the votes one at a time, Kylie's just going to straight up say who's voted out.
This new twist, that's basically like we will not know who got however many votes. We will just know who got the most votes, and we won't know if someone plays any sort of advantage or idol.
I feel like the 2 options are either just the 4 of us vote for Alex, or we have to split the votes to vote for Roma. I feel like it's too risky to put all the votes on Roma, because I don't think Chloe's going to use any sort of advantage or idol on Alex, but she could on Roma.
Mount Rushmore, but we were like, we're going to split the vote between Alex and Roma.
I think Alex would be the safer vote, so like if that's what happens, that's what happens.
I think Roma's probably just trying to figure out anything she trying to keep her alive right now. I don't know, because like Alex is such a mystery machine. I think it's weird because Alex was third and he's still here. So it throws off my whole perception of time.
Our best and safest option is just to vote for Alex. Just doing like a simple vote is gonna be the best for this week, so I'm hoping that'll work out. Alex is just kind of this person who just is kind of like sticking around, but like no one is that close with him as far as I know. His name has been tossed around so many times, so I'm hoping that this is like the time where it finally happens.
I would like to see Alex go.
I would also.
I feel like it's always the easy vote, but I think that this is the time.
It'll be at least the four of us in Mount Rushmore that'll vote him out, and then I think we're just gonna try to tell him that we're all voting Roma.
At the end of the day, only 3 people in this game have consistently had my back and been there for me, and that's Mount Rushmore. And at the end of the day, I feel like I have to appreciate these people for being loyal and being my friends. It makes me very happy that I met them. I feel really, really grateful to them for having my back. They've been there for me, so I'm there for them at the end of the day.
Because I've been with this group of 4 for so long that I genuinely trust them. Do I want to break up my alliance with these people who I've been aligned with for so long in favor for someone like a Roma or a Chloe or an Alex who I haven't been aligned with for such a long time? Is the connection as strong there? Like, I don't know what the connection is yet. I've told you about the quote-unquote alliance that exists.
Yeah.
Before the challenge, Lucy and Jossie reached out to me in North, and they're like, we just got to stick together and make sure Alex and Roma don't win. And I was like, okay, whatever. But then the fact that like Lucy targeted me and everyone started targeting each other was something I was very, very suspect about. Here's the thing is that like, I don't want either of you guys to go. I think this week might be the week to make a move. I think also just Lucy and Jossie are so tight. They just get tighter every week. And it's getting to a point where they're like, everyone else is going to be going against each other and not them. I'm willing to turn on them because I know they've been throwing my name out. I feel like Jossie is just this type of person to, you know, want to survive in any way possible. I talked to North, and North is starting to think that maybe Lucy's the bigger threat. Lucy.
She's not necessarily the instigator, but it's like everyone else is a pack of wolves calling to each other, and she's like standing on like a lifeguard post, just laughing at them, you know?
Okay.
Does it make sense?
Out of bounds.
I'm surprised they didn't want to go for you.
Lucy did. Lucy was trying to get me a bunch, which like, now that you mentioned about like wanting to get maybe her out first.
I think it's wiser to get her out than Jossie.
I agree.
Also, you're gonna get one of them.
North. He seems to think that Lucy is much more behind the scenes.
I definitely see what North is saying. Lucy, like, definitely seems like a big threat. So I would be willing to do that for sure. It definitely just helps our position the more that we behave as though, like, we're not on amazing terms.
Jossie seems more malleable than Lucy does. If we want to point Roma and Chloe against one of us, we want to point them at Lucy. She's shiftier.
Would you be like down to do somebody other than Roma?
I'd be down to if the numbers were there. Lucy or whatever, I'm willing to be in on it.
Low-key, if we flipped this week, like we could low-key go further. I don't know.
We could. We could. The vibe I get from North is that I'm feeling he's more inclined to want to vote out Lucy first over Jossie, which I mean, at the end of the day, I'm fine with either because I know both of them have been talking about me. It's just so rough thinking about like when to make the flip because I do need to prioritize myself.
I'm definitely like worried about Drew. Definitely scary. Like I'm gonna need to beat him eventually. So hopefully that I can do that at some point. I don't think that now is the time to try to get rid of him again. 1, because I need to lay low this week, and 2, I just like don't know that Roma and Chloe are gonna make it easy to work with them like Kelly didn't, like Josiah didn't.
It feels weird that I'm still in it, honestly. I just kind of floated back, you know? Like, how am I still here, guys? I haven't done very well in challenges, but it also has taken the target off my back. Why would you vote me when there's all these other people? You don't need to. It's pointless. So, my stomach is growling. It's 3 a.m. My stomach be growling. So, I also think that's kind of a good thing because there's not much reason to vote me out.
My ideal final 4 would be myself, Jossie, Chloe, and North. And then it's more of a toss-up about who to take to the final 3. I think Chloe, I'm a little bit worried about people giving her votes just because like they don't want one of us to win.
but I guess it's like a later problem. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself.
Because if we both talk to Roma and then we both talk to Chloe and at least like try and solidify our own Final Four thing, then we'd actually have them on our side. I would love the Final Four to be like Yumi, Roma, North. I feel like that would be a really good group. At this point, I trust you so much more than like Jossie or Lucy. They've like lied to me. They've thrown my name out there a bunch. Everyone's like, Drew's a snake. Drew's a threat. And I'm like, I'm literally, what am I doing? What am I doing differently than anyone else?
That's what I'm saying. Like, even you, like, they've like vilified you and I just don't get it.
How are you feeling?
Okay, well, good. Well, okay. Like, nervous, definitely.
They were both like, we'll split the votes between Roma and Alex, right? And I was like, okay. If we voted out Alex this round, I would be so happy. Like, that would be the perfect scenario.
Drew did mention wanting to vote Alex out, and I'm just gonna be like, yeah, okay. Because as long as it's not me, it's not me. It'd be like a 6-1 vote. Like, if you feel good, I feel good. I'll definitely write his name down.
Roma definitely feels she could get voted out, where I don't think Alex is expecting to get voted out.
If you voted Alex, then we kind of had like a bunch of like pairs in a way.
You and Drew, Jossie and Lucy, me and Chloe.
Yeah, and then we could, I don't know, somehow figure something out after that.
Doesn't Chloe hate Alex?
Probably. I don't know. Chloe just hates. Chloe's a hater.
I want to work with you guys, and I think people want to vote Alex.
Alex, like, I've been wanting him gone too. He bugs me so bad. Like, and he's such a liar.
It's like if someone says Alex to you, they're lying. But like, I want him gone. Like, now.
If people want to vote Alex out, I'll vote Alex. I would rather Alex stay and Jossie or Lucy go. Sorry, Alex. If it's not you, it's me. And I'd rather it be you, so.
Lucy and Jossie were trying to make like an all-girls alliance, which like the numbers add up pretty well for that, and they add up against me, so like I'd like to try and avoid that. The four of them talked to them about trying to split the vote onto the both of us and then like playing us against each other. Really,
the only votes that go down are against both of us, and they don't really like, if they don't really like either of us, like it's a win-win for them. I think we could try to vote Jossie or Lucy.
Yeah, I'm down. I think we can work out of this.
I feel so bad lying to Alex's face. Like, I'm voting for him, sorry. I don't know, I feel like nobody wants to work with Alex, which is why it's like, it could be a good thing that I work with Alex.
Lucy and Jossie are kind of trying to like get Roma and I to like vote against each other, and then they can just kind of like choose. Me personally, I don't want to do that. Obviously, like, I lied to you last week. That was not out of like me not wanting to work with the two of you. It was mainly that like Drew basically told me that like Kelly had like leaked all of our like conversations to him, and I apologize obviously for being dishonest to you.
They wouldn't anticipate us working together. Drew had told Alex that Kelly leaked that Alex was their secret ally. He said something to make Alex nervous, and then Alex got cold feet and flipped last minute, which is fair.
But Drew is the one who like spread that.
Drew is so hard pressing. Me, you, and Alex are all kind of like, so
we
why
need
is
to
Drew
stick together?
Right? Why is Drew pushing this so hard?
He was pushing for Alex so hard.
Drew, I'm like, why are you pushing this so hard? Because actually your logic doesn't make sense.
Chloe and I both don't really trust Drew, and we both kind of trust Alex. We're like, should we flip things around, see if we can fuck shit up? Maybe. Maybe this is the week. Honestly, anything I've said about Chloe previously, I fully take back because she's awesome and really a good strategist. If we want to be good in the final 6, we need Alex with us. He's a good liar, but I agree that I trust him a lot more than I trust Drew. Like, Drew and North are not our allies. Alex would be our ally. If we're like a good, strong 3 alliance, he'd want us in the final 3 with him, and like he wouldn't blindside us. Low-key, like, you, me, Alex, final 3.
It's gotta be. Because dead ass, there's zero reason for him to flip on us.
Yeah, there's every reason for Drew to flip on us, though.
Everything. So many reasons. So many.
It's just like, why are you saying sorry? You know what you did. You just fucked us. You lied to us. What are you sorry for? You said sorry to me for voting me out, trying to vote me out, and then you just fucked me over in a different way. So people who are sorry don't do the same things over and over and over again.
If we make it to final 6 with Alex, I feel good. I'd feel really good.
I like Alex and I want to work with him, and it'd be so great to have him in the final 6 with me. Getting Jossie or Lucy out is way more beneficial to my game.
I think you, me, and Alex should put votes on Lucy or Jossie.
I have written down Jossie's name for 2 weeks in a row now. I haven't spoken to her. I don't really intend on speaking to her just because it would just be a two-way lying street with both of us. Like,
yeah.
I don't want to like go through that.
Lucy seems like a little more threatening to me right now, if that makes sense. However, Jossie scares me in the playing the game part of the game, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Whoever decides to flip with us would then be in more of a position to like state their preference.
Chloe and Roma just have to get one person to vote with them, and then they could like flip things. Definitely down to vote for Jossie or Lucy. We can definitely try to pull in Drew. Maybe he was leaning a little more Lucy.
It's like we can't ensure that Drew's gonna vote with us.
Everyone is like kind of opting more towards Lucy.
I feel
Which I think is stupid. Jossie is a way bigger threat.
That's what I'm saying. It just doesn't make sense.
Also can't be too picky, is what I'm getting at here. Let's say Lucy gets voted out. Jossie and Alex are not going to work together. Alex, the only person he has would be me and then Chloe. So that's good for me. It's a number for me, kind of. Like, he's kind of a number for me, but like kind of not. Drew may flip with us. Alex may flip with us. North may flip with us. I don't know how close you and Drew are.
We kind of had been pushed to become pretty close, I guess.
If we went for Alex, that would leave things like way more up in the air in the final 6.
Yeah.
It might be easier if you like split up a strong threat now.
Jossie and Lucy are pretty close. I know people have talked about wanting to split them up.
Would you be down to vote like a Lucy or a Jossie?
I'd rather vote Lucy over Jossie if you're gonna vote one of them.
Is there like a specific reason for that?
I just think Lucy's sneakier.
Okay, I'm down for Lucy. I know North has wanted Lucy out. Okay, fuck it. Like, let's vote Lucy.
Going for Lucy might be a good idea. We've tried Jossie twice.
I know, Jossie's too powerful.
For whatever.
If we get Lucy out, then it's gonna be easier to get Jossie out in the future.
Targeting Lucy's a good idea.
Because who would oppose that?
What if we just texted him, hey, I think I'd feel a lot more comfortable voting Lucy. Jossie and Lucy as a duo is pretty scary. I feel like we can get Alex out next week, ?
We're thinking we can flip Drew and North and get Lucy out, because today, she was kind of scary.
Especially with the laryngitis, it'd be a good week to get Lucy.
He wanted to like either vote for Alex or Lucy, and I'm good with either.
Lucy is not only like more of like a physical threat than Jossie, but also that like she's much more behind the scenes, whereas Jossie is like, you kind of, what you see is what you get.
We kind of proposed to Drew, hey, like, what if instead of voting Alex, we voted out Lucy, because like the blind votes this week, like that was kind of our pitch.
Maybe this is the best opportune moment to, vote out Lucy. That way we have Jossie on our side. Are Jossie and Lucy directly coming for me in this moment right now? No. But I know they're gonna come for me later, especially considering that things could happen in the dark. Now is an opportune moment to make something happen. I loop in North with Chloe and Roma, and we have our little talk. And Chloe and Roma are like, hey, we're worried about the Jossie-Lucy's dynamic. We think it would make more sense to do it. The best scenario would be if Chloe gets some type of advantage and we can tell them to use it and like get out Lucy. And then technically we didn't even do it, so we still have Jossie on our side.
They could also just be like, oh my god, Roma probably played an advantage in secret, like we voted for her.
Because it is blackout week, we're thinking of maybe making something happen.
It could be he had idol, or it could be he had a steal vote, he stole your vote. If you really think they will betray you, which I think is, I'm not saying that I'm like, then this is the week to vote.
Then I think we should do it.
I think I just gotta take Drew, and I wanted to play honor, and that was the deal I made, and I honored that deal.
You think we should do it?
It really depends on how paranoid you think.
That still leaves Jossie and Roma in the game with their unsettled, mysterious beef. I don't know about you, but like, I've been kind of hyping it up. when I talk to each one of them. It's kind of crazy how much Jossie talks about how much she hates Roma. Based on like how she talks about it, it sounds like they have like beef for like years, but it's literally just been that Roma's wrote her name down like twice. Like that's it. It's crazy. They've talked to other people about letting me out. Just gonna return the favor. Sorry.
This is so weird, man. This is so weird. I feel bad. You know, I like Lucy a lot. It's gonna be controversial. I don't know how that's gonna make me look.
Please don't like screw me over with this. Like,
I'm not. I mean, I haven't told you any lies.
giving like an earthquake and Thomas Jefferson's face falls off the mountain.
Drew literally said, I'm 100% in. I feel like we've all been talking for a while about working with each other, so I'm glad it's finally happening. He said that, copy and paste, he said that last week to Kelly and I. And I'm like, he ended up not voting with us. That made me like really sus.
I know lying's a part of the game and everyone's like, oh, lying, but still, it's annoying, especially when it's so excessive. They just don't give a fuck because they just lie and lie and lie. Every single person in this game has lied to our faces.
Drew is playing this game so well. I hate him.
He's just such a good liar.
It's actually,
I'm so glad I talked to
He's
Alex.
an acting major.
I just don't really know if he's being honest. He's lied to me before, but he's kind of my only option.
Hopefully this week we can get Lucy out.
Just a vibe check right before council. I do not feel good. In theory, the vote should be so simple if even just the four of us wanted to vote Alex, but the fact that I've only had like the sussest conversations with everyone of all time. I texted Chloe and it took her 6 hours to respond, which is automatically a red flag. She was like waiting for Roma to tell her what to say. I go, hey, what happened with the last vote? LOL. 6 hours later, she goes, plan changed last minute. I'm sorry I voted you, but I didn't want to betray Kelly. What happened on your end?
Jossie literally texted me. She's just like, I didn't even respond yet. She's just like, what happened with last week's vote? LOL. Girl, you lied to me too. You told me you were voting. We both agreed on you. Like, decoy. And then she voted Kelly and I voted her. I'm like, what are you mad at me for when you lied to my face too?
I go, hey, I was really down for the vote, but then on the walk to council, Kelly kept contradicting the things she had said earlier, so I knew something was wrong, and then I got to council and Lucy said we had to stick with the plan. She goes, that's fair, I get it. So what's your plan for tomorrow? There was no hope in strategizing with her. So I just go, I think everyone's lying to me. I'm willing to do anything. And instead of being like, okay, we have a plan. Let me get you in as a number. She goes, I don't trust anyone. So I don't know what's going to happen. Like, try harder, Chloe. Please try harder, Chloe. Yeah, it's just frustrating because, like, I've been super loyal to Drew, North, and Lucy, and I feel like it could be Drew. One of them's gonna betray me. I know the girls have to be confident, for some reason, confident enough not to talk to me, so.
I'm nervous that, like, Drew hearing about my plan with Josiah and my plan with Kelly 2 weeks in a row, even though they didn't go through, that he will still be nervous, and I'm scared that he'll be nervous that I'm gonna go after him again. I'm definitely, like, worried about that. I don't think it makes sense for Drew to turn on me, so I hope he doesn't.
I've been trying to not lie as much as I can. It just makes me feel really bad. I didn't know how bad it would make me feel until I did it, and it made me feel really bad. So what I've been trying to just not lie and just withhold the truth if I want to.
How safe is it to just trust that Mount Rushmore won't go Final Four Mount Rushmore?
It's probably safe for you. It's not safe for me. North was like, I kind of want to stick with the 4 and go to the end with the 4, which, you know, I personally would love, but I feel like if Mount Rushmore is in the Final 4 and I don't win immunity, I feel like they're going to vote me off.
You know, I don't want to lie, especially to people that I care about, but then I would be betraying Drew's trust.
If we knock out Lucy, we have Jossie, ride or die.
Yeah.
100%. The problem is if we vote up Lucy now, then like Jossie is such in trouble the week after.
That's why I think we should vote out Alex. If we vote Lucy this week, we could then just flip back and vote Roma next week. We can't?
No, because Roma, Alex, and Chloe will team up.
You think, you think that?
Yeah, I think they'd go for you.
It just sucks because once again, here we are like begging Drew to vote with us. And he has all the power and he knows he has all the power, which is what's
I know,
annoying.
it's really dangerous. He needs to literally go next week.
If we break Mount Rushmore this week, the other three I feel like are going to be against us. Then we are on the bottom against those three if those three work together. That's why I see where you want the Alex vote. And I think that might be wiser. I think Jossie just try to stay alive.
Oh, definitely.
Jossie is like a little beetle. Skittling around. Just trying to not get stomped on. Right now, that means how do you? But next week, if Lucy's gone, you're out. She's still around. The problem is Alex has always wanted you out.
Really?
I think so.
Oh, I want Alex out.
So
I would love to see Alex gone. That'd make me so happy.
I think you're very right. I feel like I have a much better shot if it is Mount Rushmore to 4 than if we're with Roma and or Alex.
I think at this point my argument just has to be that I've played the game as honorably and as kind and compassionately as I can. It's not been easy, but I've tried my best.
North is very much trying to not alienate people that might vote for him.
Yeah.
Final.
His whole thing is like playing with honor, which is like, I thought that was only on TV. I didn't think people actually did that.
That's like my splinter in my brain, I guess. If I was just like, I'm just sticking with that Mount Rushmore to the core, and then it's the other three, you are the swing vote.
Fuck, I don't want to be in that
So it's gonna be us three and those three button heads. It's up to you where you want to go. I'm not gonna hate you if you vote Lucy out. Although I'm not against getting Lucy out, it feels safer for me.
And while North is down to make the move against Jossie or Lucy this week, he doesn't want to do it himself, which means it's up to me to make the move.
The best thing for me, just try to not get involved and just say I'm fine with whatever happens and just vote how I said I was going to vote.
I trust North. I think he's a huge asset for me in this game. You're the person I trust the most. But it looks like sticking with Mount Rushmore for now and voting out Alex, my ideal plan. I feel pretty good about it. While North, he doesn't know if he wants to vote against Jossie or Lucy right now. Alex is just like a wild card, and it's definitely taken me a few weeks to realize it, but he will just say anything to anyone.
He says anything.
I don't know.
He does anything.
I don't know.
I
feel like North wants Alex gone, and I feel like I can read him
Yeah.
better than so.
I'm okay voting Alex out because it's not me. Anyone but me.
They did trust us this week, and they voted Kelly.
Yeah.
Which I really didn't think they were going to do.
I didn't think they were going to do it either, to be
So I'm kind of maybe if they want to vote Roma, we just vote Roma.
Hopefully this is not just some elaborate scheme to blindside someone else, because that would be tough.
So it's up to us.
Yeah.
If Roma's going home or not.
If for some reason everybody's all of a sudden including Drew, gotta be Roma, it's happening, maybe I'll just let you know.
That would be great.
The blackout thing really has changed how I feel about this week. It does make me worry a bit that I don't know, maybe it's gonna be me. I don't know. People have been a little coy with me, so I don't really know kind of what the move is.
I think that Roma could be a really good vote this week. Maybe Chloe and Roma are going to vote for you, but I don't think you're who the majority wants. I don't think anyone's going to try to do anything crazy.
I don't think we're going to get a shake up there, but all you know.
Right. I think it'll be good. I think we're both in a good spot right now. I'm pretty confident about what's gonna happen. I trust that people know that this is their best option.
I'm hoping to make it to Final 6, and I'm hoping to make it to Final 6 with Chloe.
Now I've kind of solidified myself as, I think, a number for a lot of people and someone that people want to work with. I don't know if that means people are just going to vote me out Final 6, Final 5, Final 4, but I feel a lot more comfortable being in this strong position where then I can pick who I end up there with. I truly don't think I'm going to be voted out.
What if we low-key voted Drew? Would that be horrible?
I truly don't think that.
Oh no! Did I mess up?
It's more of a question of what I want to happen and what I think is going to happen actually gonna be what happens. I wouldn't be shocked if they try to turn things against me.
I'm scared. I'm afraid. Bro, I'm gonna shit myself at council tomorrow.
I shit myself last week. I'm gonna shit myself again, I think.
I swear if it ends up just being me getting randomly voted out, I'm gonna be so upset.
Hopefully this week goes smoothly. That's all. I need a smooth week.
Alex is the safer vote.
I'm confident and I trust my alliance.
I have to balance this wanting to make it to Final 6 and getting myself there the easiest way possible, but then like also wanting to set myself up well if I can make it to final 6. So like I want to get to final 6, and that's obviously the first priority, but then like I don't want to be on the bottom in the final 6. Okay.
Little buff out.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody, welcome to the final 7, 12 weeks of the game. But before we go into this council, we'll be bringing our members of the jury. Just Josiah for today.
Yeah!
Okay, so we had quite a week. We had an interesting challenge, and then we also had an interesting twist. Were there any hard feelings leading that challenge? Did anyone learn anything about their other castaways during this challenge?
North is a kicker.
Alex is a jumper.
I know I am a jumper.
Well, Chloe, this is your first individual immunity win. Congrats. Do you feel like you needed that win this week?
Yeah. Glad I have it.
Glad you have it. Does anybody else wish they had that immunity necklace?
I feel like we all do.
I don't wish I don't have
Chloe, you also won the challenge, but you also got to revisit the Gauntlet.
Yeah!
Whoa! So you picked laryngitis. Would you like to explain what that means?
I chose laryngitis because I didn't like the thought of sunburn, and now I'm happy that I picked laryngitis because I felt like whatever sunburn would have been bad.
The way this vote is going to work is that we won't see how many votes each person got. We won't see any advantages be played. We'll just see the person who's leaving this game. Does that scare anyone? Anyone change their strategy this week?
I don't know for other people, but I know for me, from past votes, you know, eventually you're able to like see the dramatics of all the votes being read, but we don't get that this time. So it's kind of just like a one and done type of thing. So very nervous for that.
With the like blackout and the fact that we don't see advantages, we could all think that we've come to a rough consensus among like the majority, and then like somebody could play an advantage or an idol or something, vote goes the other way and we don't know. Like it's very easy to like become distrustful based on the outcome of this without knowing like really what led to that.
Something you also might want to be considering is the jury. We only have one person sitting here today, but the jury is going to be a huge important part later on, and you might want to start thinking about who you want to be sitting next to at the end. Or is anyone planning all the way for the finale?
I feel like the blackout twist kind of overpowers some of the other thinking that probably would take place at like the final 7.
You can think about like being in like the final 4, final 3, but you also have to get there. So like you can have like big goals and then you can have realistic goals. So I feel like you have to balance them.
Jossie, you got votes last week.
Yeah.
Is that something you're carrying with you this week into how you've been strategizing?
I don't really hold grudges, like, because people also voted for me the week prior, and it was just like, whatever. But more in just a, like, I have to remember that people are talking about me behind my back. I think everyone's kind of working with everyone in a sense. It's not a super rigid season by any terms, and I think that really does just change with the circumstances of the week, however that may unfold.
Oh my gosh, I'm all nervous today. Does anyone want to speak on the nerves?
I just feel like it's always scary because like every week I go in there thinking something's gonna happen, and then it's like more often than not it doesn't happen. It's just like, what happened? So it's just scary, and I hate people like seeing people go home. Like I know like it has to happen, but like it sucks.
Feels like this is a big threshold that we're at right now.
Yeah.
Like 7's like a solid number, you know? Past this point, it's like, oh shit. That's what I'm feeling.
I won't hold you back from voting any longer, so we will get to the vote. Before you vote, are there any advantages you'd like to play?
No.
What about playing? Do you ask about advantages?
Yeah.
Do you have an advantage to play?
I have the imposter detector. This is detect if anyone was an imposter this week. True fact, this is a real idol that is definitely in play this week and will be a real thing. Thank you.
This, unfortunately, is not a real advantage in the game.
What?
North.
What?
I'm so sorry. I don't know who stumped you with that, but... Before you vote, is there any advantages you'd like to play?
No. I don't have North's Among Us thing. So.
The 13th person voted out and 7th member of our jury is Lucy. Well, you guys are all one step closer to winning this game. You are now congratulating yourselves for being a part of the final 6 of the season, and lines may have been drawn. Who knows? With an odd number of votes, things always get shaken up. So let's see how you guys recover or start to thrive. Good night.
I'm just very shocked. Did not see that coming. I don't even have any words. Like maybe I did think too far into the future and that's what got me. Not happy with how that went. Not happy with the people who voted me out. I don't think it was their best move. So definitely have to take that into consideration to base my vote off of for the winner.
That's good. That's really good. I did not expect that at all.
I am entertained. I'm very entertained.
Oh, damn.
North probably told her.
Yeah, well.
And North told me ahead of time that, like, if I got voted out, he was gonna stay with Drew to the end.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay. He was like, if you stay in, I'll work with you till the end.